Hello, viewers, and welcome back to the Presidential D&D Campaign. Today, we are continuing our journey through the Kingdom of Melodia with Benjen the Bard, Marrack the Wizard, and Donna the Barbarian. Here is a quick recap before we continue with the campaign. The party began their journey on the docks of Melodia, where they met a fisherman Mills and his granddaughter, Mona, who runs Desdemona's Inn. Upon Mona's suggestion, the party hunted some of the local wildlife, which had preyed upon a farmer's sheep. While the battle was a struggle, the party survived and completed the request. Now, we are starting the very next day. The party has a standing request to investigate the kidnapping of a local baby at the hands of a goblin. Before you set out, however, Mona calls you over. She is standing next to a rugged but relatively young soldier.
Hello, Mona. It is wonderful to see you. The beds of this inn were very soft, and we are all well rested and ready to dispatch justice upon the kidnapper of the village's innocent child. No need to worry or thank us. We will return soon.
Thank you very much, adventurers. We really appreciate the help. Before you leave, I wanted to introduce you to Eric, the captain of the town's guard. I convinced him to pay the three of you for hunting down those panthers yesterday. In addition, it was his baby who was kidnapped.
We're really sorry to hear that. We are going to do everything we can to find the baby or find out what happened.
Eric nods, silent. It looks as if he's fighting down a lump in his throat. After a moment to compose himself, he reaches back and produces a small pouch. Here is some coin for hunting down that dire panther yesterday. I heard that it almost killed one of you. Evidently, the farmer who made the report didn't know what sort of beast had taken his sheep. Obviously, if he had, we would have put more of a warning on the notice. There was no coin attached to the task, but the town felt we ought to reward you since you plan on staying a while.
It all ended well, so there is no need to apologize. We thank you for the coin, good sir.
Ben, how much money did we get? I will not let Donna be ripped off by anyone. Besides, we don't know the character of these people. Maybe this land is going to shit for a reason.
Have some compassion, Donna. All right, I'll shake the man's hand to reassure him. We'll be setting off soon.
Thank you. From our last reports, the goblin retreated deep into the forest. The trek may take the three of you at least a day or so. He produces crumbled parchment from his pocket. Here is a map of what we know of the forest and where we have already searched. We will welcome any news, and whatever you can find. Eric swallows and hangs his head down. With another period of silence, he steps away. Mona chirps up to fill the silence. We really appreciate the help. Even if you come back with bad news, Eric will gladly pay the three of you for the information to close the matter.
All right, let's set off. If everyone is ready to go.
No complaints here. I assume we'll be using the marching order we determined before.
Sounds good to me. Ben, do we need to pay Mona for our stay in the inn? It might take a few days for us to get back if we do a thorough search of the forest.
That's a good point. I wouldn't want to have a running tab.
That's fair. The price of the inn is 5 silvers a night with a meal included.
Damn it. You mean to tell me that all that haggling I did yesterday with the pelts is going right to the cost of the inn? If that's the case, then we should just sleep outside and camp.
It is a little expensive to keep staying here. We'll have to keep taking jobs if we want to cover the cost.
I don't disagree that it is expensive, but think about the alternative. The weather here is haphazard and wouldn't make good camping conditions. Besides, I think if we keep helping out in the town, we'll be able to make a steady amount of coin. The townsfolk might also offer a reduced rate for the inn or give us a place to stay if we keep working.
Wow, that would definitely be preferable. I can't lie. I would judge them for making such a plainly stupid business decision.
I guess it's too late to complain. We'll pay the inn fee and ask later if we can get a discount for staying in the inn for long periods.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
All right, the party pays the inn fee and then sets off for the forest. According to the map given by Eric, the townsfolk have searched the woods around the town for about a 5-mile radius. Further, he has marked the path of the goblin's retreat, which is more than a day's hike north of Melodia City.
Now that we're out of earshot, I can't be the only person to be thinking this. That baby is definitely dead, right?
Yeah, no shot that kid's still alive. But what is the point of a goblin kidnapping a kid who would probably die within a couple days?
Ben, can I roll a history check to see if I know anything about goblin culture or any historical events that could give us insight? I got a 19. That's a good start.
While there are many old wives' tales about goblins sneaking into homes to kidnap and gobble up human babies, these are mostly tales told to children so that they will behave. In practice, you have never heard of such a thing.
Guys, it's pretty unlikely that a goblin acting normally would kidnap a human child. Something else must be going on here. Maybe an evil entity made the goblin act out of the ordinary or something.
If these are like folktales, can I roll a check to offer a specific story to the group? As a bard, Benjen will have heard all sorts of folktales on his travels.
Yeah, and I doubt Benjen's role of a bard will be helpful in any other context. Might as well try to be useful when you can, Sleepy Benjen.
Okay, how about you roll a performance check? Although that skill is usually for performing entertainment like song and dance, I'll let you use it in this case to recall any tales you have once heard from other towns that would be relevant to this case.
Sweet, that's a 22.
Nice. Benjen, you can recall a tale about a forest-dwelling tribe of goblins who painted their bodies with the blood of humans and danced as offering to the gods. Again, however, it was widely known by adults retelling these tales that these stories were devised to scare children into behaving.
Okay, I will relay that to the rest of the group. It's not normal at all for a goblin to act this way. There must be another influence in the background or something.
So what I'm gathering from you two is shit is going down.
Yep, shit is going down.
But I don't think that's how we should frame our report when we get back to Melodia City.
Obviously not, Marrack. Do you think I am an idiot? Donna is a kind and compassionate woman. She knows exactly how to phrase things delicately to a grieving father.
Well, anyway, the party continues on their journey through the rainforest.
Ben, what are you doing?
Checking something. Marrack, while the party trudges through the dense forest, you feel eyes boring into your back. Quickly, you detect a malicious intent focused on the adventurers.
Something is watching us. Get your weapons ready.
I'm on it, Marrack. Donna will protect you two squishy gents.
As the party stops, they hear a rustling coming from the leaves behind them. From the green brush emerges a feathered poison kobold, a bird-like monster with bright pink feathers, large talons, and a sharp beak.
Can't lie. That is a cool-looking monster, Ben.
Yeah, I love the art you add for our adventures.
Thanks, guys. Now let's all roll for initiative. The feathered kobold was unable to surprise the party because of Marrack's perception, so it will not have advantage or be able to make a surprise attack.
Thank God for that. I almost died last time. Okay. I got a 6 for initiative.
I got a 13, okie doke.
And I got a 16. Finally, Donna gets to go first.
And the monster got a 10. The combat order will go Donna, Benjen, the monster, and then Marrack.
We've got this, boys. Okay, I'm going to attack with my great axe first.
Hold it, Donna. You aren't close enough to the monster for that.
Fine. I'll use my hand axes. I have 2 of them, so I get to have an axe in each hand, right?
That sounds right, but that doesn't mean you get to do 2 attacks.
How does that make any sense if I have an axe in both hands?
How about this? Since Marrack detected the presence of the kobold, I'll let you attack with both axes this turn. Ordinarily, you wouldn't be able to do this. I'm only allowing it since the kobold wasn't able to surprise the group, but roll for the hit on each axe.
Sweet. First axe gets 14 to hit and 4 damage. Second axe gets 17 to hit and another 4 damage.
Both of those hit. Donna, you swing both of your hand axes and slash at the feathered kobold, dealing 8 total points of piercing damage. It recoils a bit at your strength, but is quickly able to regain its footing before Benjen makes his attack. Benjen, it's your turn.
I'm going to run a little bit back before attacking with my crossbow. I got a 22 to hit and 8 damage.
Benjen, Donna's attack gives you the opportunity to put some distance between yourself and your opponent. You fire your crossbow, dealing 8 points of piercing damage. The poison kobold is looking very angry and raises its wings before attacking. It opens its beak and shoots out a bullet of liquid poison towards Benjen. Damn, that's a 9 to hit, which misses. The poison whizzes past you, Benjen. Then the creature brings down its talons to attack Marrack. That is a 13 to hit.
And that hits. My armor class is so low I need to get some kind of protection in the future.
The feathered poison kobold brings down its talons, dealing 10 piercing damage.
And just like that, I'm almost dead again.
Come run behind Donna, Marrack. She will protect you.
Can't believe I'm saying this, but thank you, Donna. I'm going to take you up on that offer. Okay, I'll run behind Donna and cast Mage Armor. That changes my armor class to 13 plus my dexterity modifier, so 14. I'm starting to regret not working any healing spells into my character.
We're back to the top of the round. Donna, what are you going to do?
How close am I to this feathered kobold thing?
Since you stepped forward to attack with your hand axes, and you're standing between the beast and your party mates, you're in quite close range.
In that case, I'm going to switch to my great axe. 17 to hit and 9 damage.
Donna, you bring down your great axe in a devastating blow, dealing 9 piercing damage to the beast. It is now looking fatigued and wounded. Benjen, it is your turn.
I'll run over and cast Cure Wounds once again. It heals for 4 hit points. Not great, but it's better than nothing. I'll also use Bardic Inspiration as a bonus action on Marrack.
What? Him again? What about me?
Donna, I am low on hit points while you're at max. I can use Bardic Inspiration on a saving throw in case I almost die.
That is your own fault for playing such a squishy character. Damn it, Benjen. Not only did you steal the election from me, but now you are blatantly favoring one of us over the other. Donna will not forget this.
Okay, Marrack. Benjen's words fill you with inspiration, giving you newfound vigor in the fight despite your lowered hit points. It is now the kobold's turn. It raises back again and spits poison at you, Donna, doing 10 points of poison damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I got an 11.
Okay, Donna, you are barely able to fight off the long-term effects of the kobold's poison, but for your next turn, you will have to roll disadvantage on your attack.
This game is so rigged. This is your fault, Benjen. I would have been able to fight off the poison if you had used your bonus action on me instead of that useless wizard.
You were able to fight off the poison, though, Donna. You're just going to be poisoned for 1 turn.
The kobold is going to attack again, as it gets to make a secondary attack when it uses poison.
That's cheating. You made that up.
Technically, all of this is made up.
Whatever. Just tell us what happens. I know Donna is about to be attacked again. All of you like to gang up on her.
Well, Donna is the closest to the beast, and was just weakened by poison. The kobold attempts to slash at Donna with its talons. That's a 15 to hit. Donna, since you are upset about this being rigged or whatever, why don't you do a dexterity saving roll to see if Donna will be able to dodge this attack? Instead of making you roll with disadvantage on your next attack, I will make you roll disadvantage on this dodge.
Donna can dodge absolutely everything. I got a 20 and 17. That attack still doesn't hit. What did I tell you, Ben? Donna is a godly warrior woman. Now, narrate how godly Donna is.
Right. The kobold swipes at Donna, but she dodges away from its piercing slash. Next up is Marrack.
My turn, I'm going to cast Firebolt. That's a 24 to hit and 8 damage.
That definitely hits. Marrack casts his spell, sending a scorching bolt of fire at the feathered kobold. Part of the beast's feathers catch fire and it howls in pain. It stumbles around the brush and a few leaves catch fire for a few moments. But the kobold stomping around promptly puts out the fire.
I think Ben is trying to hint that if I hadn't gotten lucky, I would have set part of the forest on fire, but maybe that's metagaming.
My turn again. I'm ready to kill this stupid bird. We're having chicken for dinner, boys. I'll swing again with my great axe. Holy shit, that is a natural 20. I will accept your worship after I finish this battle. That does 12 damage.
Donna unleashes a devastating swipe of her great axe against the kobold, doing 12 points of slashing damage. The beast is very near death.
What? It isn't dead yet?
Not yet, no.
This is ridiculous. When is Donna going to get the killing blow?
Well, let's see how it pans out. Benjen, you're next.
Oh boy, maybe I will get another killing blow. I never thought Benjen would be such a great member of the team. I didn't even design him for combat.
I swear, Benjen, you better stop rubbing it in, or Donna will attack you next turn.
Now that's not very nice of you, Donna. Anyway, I will attack again with my crossbow. That's 13 to hit and 5 damage.
Benjen, your crossbolt hits the creature in the stomach and it doubles over, finally dead. It collapses in a heap on the ground, some of the feathers still sizzling.
Good work, everyone. We did it. We whooped that birdie.
I cannot believe that Benjen got the killing blow. What the hell?
I'm sure you'll get your chance soon, Donna. But dang, I need to rethink my character. I'm so vulnerable in battle. Maybe after this quest we can go shopping and get some armor for my character?
Don't worry, Marrack. Donna can protect you with her amazing might.
How we took the pelts back last time, I wonder if the feathers of this monster would be worth anything. We could pull out a few to bring back with us.
Roll a nature check to see if you know anything about the feathers.
I'll do it since I have a good bonus. I got a 6.
Marrack, I never want to hear you talking about how you should do checks because you have a bigger bonus. Your rolls are absolute trash.
I just got unlucky. It happens every so often.
I think you have gotten unlucky more than a little so often.
Donna, if you want to constantly fail checks, then that is up to you. I just want this party to succeed.
Donna does not need any help. I have already told you this.
Guys, can we get back to the story? Marrack, you've never seen this type of beast before. Perhaps it is a creature only native to these island kingdoms. You have no idea whether or not the feathers are valuable.
I'm gonna take some anyway.
All right, Donna, you need to roll for, I'll let you pick between nature, animal handling, or survival.
What? You didn't make me do that when harvesting those damn panther pelts. Fine, I'll roll for survival. I got a 12.
All right. Donna, you are able to harvest a few feathers from the beast. You would have harvested more, but as you plucked out some of the feathers, the carcass spewed out a putrid poison from under the kobold's skin. The poison began to dissolve the body of the beast, eating through the flesh and bone right before your eyes. In all, you managed to harvest 10 large feathers from the creature before it disintegrated.
Good work, Donna. I think we should take a short rest before we continue on our journey.
Sounds good to me. The party takes a short rest. Donna and Obama roll to determine how many hit points you will regain during the rest.
I'm back up to full.
Same here.
Incidentally, Donald, have you read over your character sheet in full?
Huh? What do you mean? I have read all about Donna's strength and majesty on the character sheet.
But have you looked at things like your bonus actions or class features?
Ben, I am not a nerd. I do not need to read that to know how godly Donna is.
Donald, I bet Donna has some hidden godly powers on her character sheet.
What? Hey, what is this on the sheet? Rage, reckless attack, danger sense. What the hell is all of this? Are you telling me that I could have made even better attacks? Why didn't any of you tell me?
That's your own fault for not reading the character sheet thoroughly.
Benjen leaves me to die, and now all of you trick me into powering down Donna. I shouldn't be surprised that you are all conspiring to drag me down.
If we had tried to help you play, you would have told us not to tell you what to do.
The party can continue bickering, but that will not help us get any closer to our goal. After the short rest, the party is ready to continue on the road. Traveling through the forest is an arduous task, as you have to continually look at your feet so as not to trip. Now, on the map that Eric gave the party, there are several routes to choose from where the party might search for clues.
I've seen this episode of the show. Let's split up and search for clues.
Benjen, that is the stupidest idea I have ever heard. We will all be killed if we split up. Haven't you ever seen a horror movie?
I just said that I had seen this episode before.
Episode of what?
Blue's Clues. Oh, wait, no. Scooby-Doo.
Joe, we are playing D&D.
I knew that.
No, you did not.
Ben, what are the options on the map?
The party might continue traveling through the forest path, or they might take a detour that leads through a swamp. There is another route to go, but it would add an additional day or so to the trip and would take the party near a large pond.
Well, throw that option out. We don't need to add even more time to our trip.
Just like Donald over there did not want to add a few more hours of walking.
Excuse me, Sleepy Joe, but I was thinking about the grieving family waiting back in town. I don't believe they would like even longer to worry about their child.
Oh, that's what you were thinking. In that case, I agree, but, chum, a swamp path could be interesting.
We are for sure going to get ambushed if we go into that swamp.
What makes you say that?
I've seen enough of these D&D videos to know that Ben has a fascination with misty swamps, and there is going to be some kind of monster there. I think we should stick to the forest.
Well, that leaves our current path as the only choice left. Ben, did you really have the story set up if we took those other paths?
Nothing is off the table. The party continues through the forest as night falls. Under the cover of the trees, the darkness descends quickly.
Wait, there are supposed to be torrential downpours at night. Ben, can I look for some cover as a place to spend the night?
Sure. Roll for perception to see what you can find.
I got an 8.
Marrack, your background as a noble means that you are not used to camping outside or the rough side of adventuring. Because of that, you are unable to spot decent shelter near the party. You do manage to set up a haphazard camp under the limbs of a tree with very large leaves. It isn't perfect shelter, however, and rain begins to drip over the party. Soon the winds rustle the leaves, shaking more rain onto the party. All of you will gain an exhaustion marker if you sleep in these conditions.
Sorry, guys.
No surprises there. Donna has experience living as a nomadic human. I'm sure she can whip up a temporary shelter to keep the rain off of us.
Roll a nature check, Donna. Let's see what happens.
Oh my God. I got a natural 20. Watch and learn, everyone. I am the savior of this party.
Donna, your experience living in a nomadic tribe comes in handy as you are able to quickly and deftly weave a reusable sleeping mat for each member of the party, which will serve as a way to keep your body separated from the cold ground. Furthermore, you use the large leaves in the nearby brush as well as other pieces of foliage to construct a temporary shelter for the members of the party, fully blocking out the rain and winds. Miraculously, you are able to also find some large boulders and roll them near the camp to provide shelter from animals and the wind. The party will actually be able to sleep well tonight despite the bad weather. You won't gain any exhaustion markers from sleeping in this storm.
Wait just a moment. I will now be accepting your anguished pleas to sleep in my shelter and take a sleeping mat.
Donna, I am not even exaggerating when I say this. We could not have done this without you.
Uh-huh. Now you're seeing the majesty and power of Donna, the warrior woman. What about you, Benjen? I believe you owe some words to your proclaimed hero.
I'm sorry that I didn't heal you right away in that last battle. And in our next battle, I'm going to make sure to give you a buff via bardic inspiration so you can deal the finishing blow to our enemy.
That's more like it. All right, come in, you two. I don't want you dragging me down tomorrow. If you two don't sleep, then I will have to do everything. And while Donna can handle it, neither of you will have any fun.
Since I failed at finding a good place to camp, Donna, I'll take first watch.
I'll go second.
Very well. I will take third.
The party is able to get in a decent sleep thanks to Donna's experience living in the wilderness and braving the elements. By daybreak, the fat droplets of rain thin into a mist and then begin to evaporate into hot steam under a blistering sun. Before we set off for another day in the forest, everyone in the party should consume a day's rations.
My character doesn't have any rations.
What? Really? Didn't you use a standard character creator to put everything together?
Yeah, but there aren't any rations in the backpack.
If you don't have rations to eat, then Marrack will have to add an exhaustion modifier to his character sheet.
I'll share with you, Marrack.
Thanks. I wonder why it's missing from the character sheet.
Maybe it has something to do with your noble ancestry. Like you have enough money to use inns and such. You don't need to carry rations around because you can afford to pay for food.
Yeah, that's true. My family didn't cut me off financially, so I don't necessarily have a reason to live frugally up to this point.
You mean to tell me that you're still rich? Why the hell would your character become an adventurer when he's filthy rich?
There's more to life than being rich.
Fine, but then why the hell did you make us pay for the inn when you can easily pay for all of us?
Donald, do you pay your workers more than minimum wage when you can easily afford to pay more?
What is your point?
Right.
How much gold does your character have?
You don't need to know.
I'll sell you 4 rations for 50 gold.
That is a ripoff. I don't have that much gold anyway.
Fine, 30 gold.
No.
15.
I am not paying more than a single gold for each ration. Think about it. The inn we just stayed in was only 5 silvers a night. A gold for each ration is exorbitantly expensive.
Marrack, why don't you roll for persuasion?
I got a 7.
It doesn't matter either way. Ben, you might be able to force us to persuade the NPCs, but you cannot force me to be persuaded.
Donna, why don't you roll for persuasion then?
Now you're speaking my language. I got a 9, damn it.
Looks like neither of us can persuade the other.
Then I'll just keep the rations for myself.
I'll share with you, Marrack. Donna can keep her rations if she wants. When we run out, we can forage for some food. I'm sure between the two of us, we'll find enough to survive.
Honestly, I'm not sure if that's true, but we'll deal with it when we get to it.
Everything in order? Okay. The party continues on their second day of the trek through the woods. Soon, however, your ears fill with an unpleasant buzzing sound. The sound grows to a cacophony, and it is difficult to focus on even your own thoughts.
Ben, can I cast Detect Magic?
Sure. Marrack, you cannot ascertain any magic spell or ritual being used in the vicinity. The source of the sound is not the result of a spell. It must be originating from something physical.
We're really deep in the forest, so maybe it's normal that it's so noisy. But if it's buzzing, then that would likely be insects.
I will use my vast knowledge and experience living in harmony with nature to determine what the source of the buzzing is.
Roll for nature.
I got a 13.
Donna, the sound reminds you of winged insects such as bees or wasps, but you've never heard it quite this loud.
Bees. Fuck bees.
Oh, guys, we need to save the bees. They are an important part of our world's ecosystem. Besides, have you ever seen bees working in a hive? Those little guys keep so busy and are fascinating.
Did you not hear what I said? Fuck bees.
Haha, bees nuts, am I right?
Good one, Joe.
From above the party, in the leaves of high trees, comes a giant winged insect that descends upon the group. The creature is flanked with smaller insects that look like copies of itself, though they are still as large as a man's hand. The insect creature is gigantic, taller than 8 feet, with green fuzz and splotches all over its body.
Now, do you understand?
You did a great job thinking up these enemies, Ben.
Thanks. Anyway, the large insect lands in the party's path. Its eyes flick around to each member, and then it lets out a low voice. almost like a croak. Hung, rye, food, for, queen.
I draw my hand axes and brandish them at the insect monster.
Donna, are you planning to attack?
Of course I'm going to attack.
Okay, I'll let Donna get off the first attack as a surprise, and then we'll roll initiative.
I got a 16 to hit. I'm going to enter a rage as I attack, so it will add more damage.
That hits. The creature's AC is 14. What's the damage?
9 slashing damage.
Okay. Donna, as the creature stands before the three of you, you swipe at it with your hand axe, dealing 9 points of slashing damage. One of the insect's legs falls off, and green pungent liquid squirts onto the ground. Donna, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I will take advantage of my danger sense so I can roll advantage.
Looks like someone read their character sheet. All right, what's the roll?
18. Good thing I had advantage, otherwise it would have been a 7.
Got it. Donna, the liquid splashes the ground near your feet, but you are able to jump back in time to dodge. Where the liquid comes in contact with the ground and underbrush, there is a sizzling sound and all organic material begins to dissolve.
Oh shit. Looks like some kind of acid, similar to the kobold from before.
I think we can assume that everything in this rainforest is poisonous or has some kind of venom. Damn, this is not good.
You can say that again. Let's finish this quick.
The insect staggers from its amputated limb. Everyone, let's roll initiative to determine the combat order.
I got a 4.
I got an 18.
I got a 21.
And the creature got an 11. The combat order will go Benjen, Donna, the creature, and then Marrack.
I'll use my boomerang to attack. 22 to hit and 4 damage.
Okay. Benjen throws his boomerang and it hits the creature, breaking one of its legs but not ripping it off. Donna, you're up. As far as I understand, you're still in rage, so keep that in mind when making your rolls.
All right, I'm going to attack with a javelin. 12 to hit. That misses, right?
Yeah, that misses. Donna, as you throw your javelin, aiming for the creature, it flies past, missing the giant insect's body and lodging itself into a nearby tree. Now it is the creature's turn. A greenish slime begins to drip from the creature's mouth. It then flaps its wings, lifting up into the air above the party. Marrack, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I got a 17. Finally some good luck.
The giant insect tries to drop a bomb of its saliva onto Marrack, but Marrack, you are able to move out of the way. Where the saliva hits the ground, the leaves and brush melt away just like the creature's greenish blood.
Gross. I'm trying to think if I want to cast a fire or frost spell. I assume this monster has poison resistance. Ben, it's early in the morning after the rain, right? Is it wet?
Yes. The area is still damp, although much of the rain has evaporated into the air from the heat of the day's sun.
In that case, I'll cast Ray of Frost at the creature. 19 to hit and 5 damage.
Marrack's frost magic crawls all over the creature, and a layer of ice appears on the beast. It tries in vain to keep beating its wings, but the ice makes movement too difficult, and it falls to the ground. Because of the height of the fall, it takes 5 bludgeoning damage. In addition, its movement is more difficult because of the layer of ice around the creature. The beast is looking very wounded.
Okie dokie, I'll attack again with my boomerang. Those 12 to hit, that misses.
Then it's my turn. I'll finish this.
Wait, as a bonus action, I'll use Bardic Inspiration on Donna.
Donna, the words of your party mate encourage you, and you feel your muscles ripple with newfound strength. It is finally your time to show your true power and destroy this enemy. Go ahead and roll for your turn.
Yes, I will use my javelin again. 14 to hit and 6 piercing damage, but I add Benjen's additional dice for 9 total damage.
Donna, that will finish the beast. How about this? I'll let you narrate what happens to some extent.
Now this is what I'm talking about. I hurl my javelin at the disgusting creature, piercing its chest. The creature lets out an inhuman cry as the final embers of its life fade away. The party cheers at my victory. I have heroically saved us all.
Nice. Donna, as you throw the javelin and it pierces the creature, more of the poison blood splatters onto the trees behind the creature. They wilt and die off within seconds. The creature falls into the puddle of its blood, which starts to eat away at the corpse of the insect. The smaller insects fly off.
That takes care of that. I don't think there's much we can harvest from this creature since it's already getting dissolved by the blood.
How come this one is getting dissolved while the other didn't until we started plucking feathers?
Want to make a roll or something? I'll let you pick either nature or survival.
I'll do it. I got a 12.
Okay, some creatures contain special poison or venom sacs on certain areas of the body, which may be triggered by poking or prodding the body.
The more I hear about the creatures in this forest, the more I want out of here. Seems like everything has poison or another aspect. Not very nice.
All the more reason we should have followed my original advice. culling the wildlife.
Yeah, but imagine all the creatures destroying the forest with their poison fluids. All the plants would die off, I'd imagine.
And, like we agreed, I don't think whatever higher power sent us the prophetic dreams would want us decimating the local environment.
Right, we've got to find a balance. Balance in all things.
Don't start with that tree-hugging nonsense, Benjen. I'm in a good mood and you're gonna ruin it.
The trees begin to thin and open up to a small meadow in the middle of the rainforest. As the party enters the clearing, a buzzing sound echoes once again, and the air fills with thousands of insects of varying size, primarily winged insects, similar to bees and colorful butterflies.
Oh, look at the beautiful butterflies. Nature is amazing.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Gee, you think?
From above descends a gigantic winged insect, this time with wings similar to a butterfly. The creature is the same green as the insect before, but has rainbow spots all over her legs and body. A horde of fuchsia butterflies flutter around the gigantic monstrosity. A voice rings from the insect's mandibles. Where? My child. I smell his blood.
Oh shit, it's Mommy.
In any other instance, I would snap at you, but in this case, it's Mommy.
I'm going to need all of you to roll initiative.
Guys, I have an idea.
Benjen, this isn't the time.
But I have the spell Animal Friendship.
Holy shit, you genius.
Are you going to cast that spell, Benjen? Okay, let's do this. Benjen and the creature will roll initiative. If Benjen moves first, then he can cast the spell. If he doesn't, we'll get to that.
All right, Benjen, you've got this, buddy. We believe in you.
You can do it, Benjen. We're with you.
Should I roll first to keep up the tension? I got 7.
Okay, easy peasy. You've got this.
Okay, I got 16.
Yes.
All right, Benjen, you cast Animal Friendship at the creature. At once, the angry buzzing of the creature dies down.
Can I talk with her?
She has limited language capabilities.
In that case, I will cast Speak with Animals.
Hell yeah. I cannot believe that Benjen's dogshit spells have come in clutch. I am blown away.
All right, Benjen, as you cast your spell, the raspy voice of the creature clears up. Go ahead and communicate with the creature as you see fit.
Hello, O wondrous creature. We of this party mean you no harm. We come in peace. How may we assist you on this day?
The winged creature, which you now know to be called a poison butterfly empress, lands on the ground. I am looking for one of my children who has been lost. I was told by one of his underlings that he was slain at the hands of a group of humans.
I understand, my empress.
Can the insect understand all of us or only Benjen?
She can only understand Benjen when he speaks directly to her.
You cannot tell her the truth. She will kill us. We've got to deceive her somehow.
As a note, only Benjen will be able to roll when speaking with her. He is the only one who can communicate, after all.
All right, Benjen, you can't let us down here.
O great insect queen, we are humble travelers through this forest. It was not us. We did not slay your child.
Roll for deception, Benjen.
I got a 20.
The poison butterfly empress believes you entirely. I see. My children's underlings have brought mistruths to me before. I apologize for the misunderstanding. It is good to know that there are peaceful humans traversing through our forest.
Yes, I understand, beautiful empress. There is no harm done. Since we have happened to cross one another's path, perhaps you might help our party.
The large insect tilts her head in confusion. Help? How might we help?
We are searching for a human child that was reportedly taken by a goblin into the forest. Might you know anything about this?
My children and I do not bother with the green two-legged creatures. They shoot us out of the sky and use our blood on their weapons. They are very impolite beings.
I understand. Do you know where we might find this goblin or their encampment?
It is not far from here. I warned my children to give the green ones a wide berth. I'm not surprised they have taken one of your children as well.
I see. Could you show us where the goblins are on this map?
She stares at you in confusion. Map? This one does not know how to use such a thing. The goblin encampment is that way. She points with one of her many legs out of the meadow. You must fly, or walk, for a half hour in that direction. Then you will see.
We will do that. Thank you, O wondrous butterfly empress.
And I wish a pleasant travel to you. May the bountiful forest ease your path. There are plenty of secrets of the forest that may bless you in your quest.
Let's get out of here before the spell wears off.
She seems like a nice lady. I think we could be good friends.
Benjen, I think she would feed us to her kids as soon as we turn our backs.
I agree. Let's hurry away.
All right. The party hurries out of the meadow and away from the insect swarm.
Guys, before we get close to the goblin encampment, I think we should make a plan for how we're going to deal with this. According to the village's report, it was a single goblin that took the baby, but now we are looking at an entire settlement. Things could potentially get bad.
Goblins are small fry, and Donna could crush them. But I recognize that it might be difficult to find the child if we kill them all.
Benjen, don't you have the sleep spell?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot that I added that to my character. I thought it would be nice.
Of course you did, Sleepy Benjen. Well, looks like you're coming even more in clutch.
We could use that spell before sneaking into the camp to either look for the baby or clues as to what happened.
That's my last spell slot, though, until we take a long rest. I'd love to take a long rest.
Sleepy Benjen, if we let you take a long rest, I worry that it would be a forever rest. Wake up and get your head in the game.
I'm also running low on spell slots. I could use Arcane Recovery, but I think I want to save that just in case. Well, I still think it's a better idea to plan to be as stealthy as possible. I'd like to not give the goblins more of a reason to antagonize the town.
You know, if we killed them all, then they couldn't retaliate. I'm just listing it as a choice.
Jesus, Donna, we aren't doing that.
Goblins are pretty weak, so I think we could fight them off if we just walked up into the camp.
What if we split up our party while judging the size of the encampment? Even if Benjen gets most of them asleep, we have no way of knowing if more are hiding. I could hang back in case the goblins get the jump on us.
And what am I supposed to do?
Sit back and look pretty, since Donna is supposedly the most beautiful and sexy barbarian warrior woman in the world.
I will not do that. Donna deserves to be treated as a valued member of the party. Just because she is a woman does not mean you can treat her as a second-class citizen.
Did you really just say that?
What?
Oh, nothing.
Anyway, we have our plan. Benjen will sneak up and cast sleep while I watch from afar to see how the goblins react. If more come out to attack, then I can get off a surprise attack. Donna, you watch Benjen's back and support him if the goblins wake up or there are too many to handle.
Fine, whatever.
All right. The party approaches the goblin encampment from the route pointed out by the poison butterfly empress. Even from afar, you can see that the so-called encampment is more like a village hidden in this rainforest. What are each of you doing?
I'm going to try to find some place where I can see into the village and keep Benjen and Donna in my sight, but far enough away that I won't be spotted.
Roll for stealth.
Wow, I got a 20.
Nice. Marrack, you're able to find a tree that is easy to climb with bushy limbs perfect for concealment. You can see very clearly into the village and have a great vantage point for surprise attacks.
I guess I'll just follow Benjen and try to sneak with him.
Roll for stealth.
I got a 6.
Donna, you are unused to be sneaky in combat, so your footsteps track over every dry leaf and limb through the forest. Just to make sure that you don't ruin Benjen's approach, you must step away and won't be able to adequately protect him.
Oh, great. Okay, I'll just sneak ahead and roll for stealth. I got a 17.
Benjen, you are able to sneak ahead and away from Donna's clumsy footsteps so that you are right at the entrance of the goblin encampment, completely unseen. The goblin encampment is a humble village that feels like a scaled-down version of Melodia City. There are fewer homes and inhabitants, and the size of each building is also smaller than a human village. Outside are several goblins going about their everyday life, working on farm plots, weaving clothes, repairing homes, and cooking over open fires.
Can I cast sleep?
Sure. What's the range on that?
90 feet.
Okay, I'm also going to make you roll performance, which isn't a conventional way to use this skill, but I want to see how many of the goblins you can put to sleep.
No problem. I am a bard. Performance is my greatest asset. I got an 8.
Damn it, Benjen. You are supposed to be a good bard. How could you do this?
Benjen, as you cast the sleep spell, you notice that the effects of the spell get carried away in the wind. You have only managed to put a third of the goblin encampment to sleep. The remaining goblins drop what they are doing to check on their unconscious neighbors.
I will stomp into the village and stand in the middle of the goblins. Hello, goblins. I am Donna, the greatest warrior woman in the world.
What the hell are you doing?
Covering Joe's ass.
The goblins' eyes widen as they look over Donna. Several of them approach, looking her up and down. Their language is broken, but you manage to hear. Why here? Why here? Do any of you speak the goblin language?
No. I picked Elvish as my bonus language.
I have the most languages of us all, I think, but I didn't pick the goblin language. What about you, Donna?
I chose Minotaur for Donna's second language.
Do you really think that is going to be useful in our role play?
I don't care about use. Minotaurs are badass.
Facts.
Anyway, I will handle these goblins. I, Donna, the warrior woman, am here to see the strongest warrior of this village. Bring them to me.
Upon hearing Donna's words, some goblins jump up and exclaim, "Bring Grassam! Bring Grassam!" After several more moments, the goblins clear the way for a young male goblin who is noticeable taller than the rest of the village. Several of the goblins add, "Strongest, he's strong," as he walks past them and up to Donna.
How big is this dude?
Less than 5 feet tall.
And Donna is 6 feet tall. Ordinarily, I would beat the living crap out of him, but Donna doesn't hurt the weak. She will not beat him into his next life. Instead, we will meet as comrades in strength and power. Hello, Goblin. You must be Grassam. I am Donna, the powerful warrior woman of the Gold Coast tribe.
Gold Coast tribe?
Donald just came up with that. I'll allow it. We can work on all of your backstories as the story continues. Anyway. Grassam puffs out his chest with pride. I, Grassam, strongest in the tribe. You, friend?
Yes, I'm a friend. I will train with the strongest of this village.
Roll for persuasion, Donna.
I got a 12.
All right. Some of the goblins look uneasy, staring around at their sleeping neighbors, but upon seeing the strength and size of Donna, glance back at Grassam. He nods. We train. We together. Donna, friend.
I'll come up beside Donna as well, since she seems to have smoothed things over.
Upon the sight of you, Benjen, some of the goblins tense up, but most have simple looks of curiosity in their eyes.
Hello, residents of the rainforest. I'm Benjen the Bard, a companion of Donna.
Some of the younger goblins hop up and down. Bard, song, play song.
I'll come down and introduce myself to the village. Seems like we have avoided an immediate fight. Greetings, everyone. I am Marrack, the wizard, Donna's other companion.
More of the goblins' eyes light up. Wizard, magic, Donna, Benjen, Marrack, friends to village.
I want to see if it's normal for goblins to be this friendly. I was under the impression that goblins were sort of evil, but these seem to be normal people. If that's the case, I think we could just talk to them about the missing child. Maybe one of the villagers was acting out of the ordinary, and the rest of the village would have some information for us. Seems like fighting would be counterproductive.
Okay, roll for history.
I got a 17.
All right. Marrack, you have studied goblins, and their friendliness and human-like qualities depend upon the tribe. Some tribes have had positive interactions with humans and therefore are mostly friendly to them. Others are habitually at war and hostile to human settlements.
So I can infer that these goblins have had positive interactions with humans. All right. We should definitely try to speak with them to figure out what's going on. Excuse me, Grassam. We would like to speak with a leader of the village.
Grassam nods his head. Yes, grandfather. I take you. Come. He leads the party to a large dwelling in the center of the village. Well, it is comparatively large in context of all the other homes. The three of you have to crouch as you enter the home, and the space is a bit cramped. Inside is an older goblin with a beard. Grassam introduces him. Grandfather Grot, elder of village.
Greetings, Elder Grot. I am Donna, the greatest warrior from the Gold Coast tribe. I come with my companions, Marrack the wizard and Benjen the bard.
The elder nods his head and responds in clear language. Yes, welcome to the village, Donna the warrior. We welcome you and your servants.
But I like this guy. Don't be shy, Marrack. Donna welcomes you as a servant.
No, we are not doing that. Anyway, we thank you for the kind welcome into your village. Our journey through the rainforest was difficult.
Yes. Did you come from the human city near the coast? The humans do not usually come this far into the forest. Creatures attack and keep them away. You three must be strong to make it here.
Yes. I carried these two through the forest, as I am used to these conditions, unlike these two softies. For that matter, your village looks very comfortable. It reminds me much of home.
Grot nods with appreciation. Thank you, Donna the warrior. Are you three journeying to Melodia temples for the rite of songs?
No, that is the first we are hearing of that. We were looking for information about a missing baby.
Grot raises an eyebrow in concern. Tell me more. We have not heard this news.
Well, we don't want to be rude or throw accusations, but we were told in Melodia City that a goblin kidnapped one of the villagers' children and ran back into the forest. We came looking for more clues.
Grot thinks for a moment. I see. Were you going to sneak into the village and look for the babe? I am grateful that you chose to first put our villagers to sleep rather than attacking right away.
So you know about that.
Yes, as an elder of the village, I have lived longer and experienced much more of the world, so I recognize that magic. Like I said, I'm grateful that you did not attack us right away. The villagers will wake up again soon. There is no harm done.
We thank you.
As for your question about this baby, I think you should speak with my daughter. He steps over to the doorway of the dwelling and calls out into the village in the goblin language. A moment later, a female goblin hops into the home and sits down with Grot. This is Zessam, my daughter. She is closer to the human village than the rest of us.
Hello, Zessam. I am Marrack, and this is Donna and Benjen. We were sent here to ask about a human baby who was reportedly kidnapped by a goblin and taken back into the forest.
Zessam frowns. Don't know about that. No human baby here.
Can I roll insight to see if she is lying?
Go ahead.
Damn. I got a 5. Without my bonus, it would have been a 1. Go ahead and feed me lies, Ben.
You can't tell one way or the other if she's lying.
Damn. I was hoping Ben would say that we think she's lying, and then we would know she is telling the truth, or vice versa.
That would be metagaming, though.
Can I do another insight check, but this time I want to know about the character of the village elder.
What information are you looking for?
I want to know if he seems good-natured or shady.
I'll allow that. Go ahead and roll.
I got an 11 this time.
As far as you can see, the village elder seems trustworthy and open in communication. However, there is always the suspicion that he could be hiding darker secrets of this forest.
Guys, what do you think?
I think we should trust them. Anyone complimentary of Donna is absolutely a good person, without exception.
Mr. Sam, what is your relationship with Melodia City?
Zessam smiles. Many friend there, Sarah and baby. Eric, the guard. Sarah show me Locke. Locke become husband. Locke become father of Grassam.
Hold up.
Oh, shit.
Locke is Grassam's father.
Yes, he is husband. We'll bring Zessam and Grassam to city soon. Sarah promise.
Should we mention that Sarah is the one who reported her baby kidnapped? It seems like Zessam has a good relationship with her, but
I have a bad feeling about this. So, Grassam is half human.
that explains why he's bigger than everyone else in the village. Zessam, when did you last meet with Sarah?
1 moon ago, Zessam saw Sarah and baby. Sarah promised Locke Mrs. Zessam. Locke come to see Zessam and Grassam soon. Sarah promise.
Zessam, Sarah was the one who reported her baby as missing. She said that the baby was stolen by a goblin and taken into the forest.
This time, Grot frowns. He says something over to Zessam and Goblin, and she shakes her head, growing animated and upset.
I want to clarify to him that we aren't accusing anyone. Just trying to get to the bottom of things.
Grot listens and nods, very solemn. I worried when Zessam grew big with a child and said that she married a human from the other village. Zessam is not as knowledgeable about human language or culture, and I worried that I did not want to think that the humans might have tricked or taken advantage of her. Many humans view us as lesser, so I hoped that this would not be the case. She said that her friend had arranged the marriage, though, and wanted to trust her. Zessam's eyes fill with tears. Sarah good. She friend. We know for many years. We play in the woods.
I hate to even ask, but would anyone from the village that actually take the baby? Is there a possibility that that happened?
Grot's eyes grow dark as he thinks. No, none of us would do such a thing. Traveling to the human village is a long trek. Bringing a baby to or from the settlement is a great ordeal.
That's what we figured as well. Not all traveling through the forest are as strong as us.
I hate to think about this, but what do you think happened to the baby? If no one from the village took it...
And well, think about it. Occam's razor, the simplest solution is usually the best one. If no one from the village took the baby, then either someone kidnapped the baby and Sarah mistook them for a goblin, or Sarah is lying in the report, and something happened to the baby that she wants to cover up.
But Sarah is apparently friends with Zessam, and has been for many years, and would know that the goblins wouldn't take her baby.
So that leaves her being a liar. What about Eric, the father? Personally, I do not think he had anything to do with it. He was a good guy. He gave us money.
I think your logic is flawed, but I agree with the conclusion. He wouldn't waste time or personnel if he knew the baby wasn't kidnapped.
I agree. So, what are we going to do about this quest?
I vote we give Sarah the death penalty. She is evil and did something to that baby. Also, I think she took advantage of her friend and may or may not have pimped her out to a man in the village.
Unfortunately, I think that's the case. We can gather a bit more information back in Melodia City before drawing any final conclusions, though. It's not our responsibility to decide what happens to Sarah. We should leave that up to the town. All right. I want to clear up with Grot what we've come up with and share our thoughts, including that Sarah most likely used Zessam and lied about the marriage to Locke or whatever his name was.
Grot listens to you speak, his face grave. This is very dire news, but I thank you for bringing this information to light. While Zessam was listening, she did not pick up all of what you said, so Grot conveys it over. Her eyes well up with tears, and she bolts out of her father's dwelling.
I truly am sorry.
We thank you regardless. In the least, there was no bloodshed, and we have a better understanding of how to treat the humans. Again, thank you. The three of you are welcome to stay and rest in our village. I know it was likely a difficult journey from the village.
This might be rude to ask about, but what did he mean when he mentioned something about some temples in the forest?
Oh, right. Grot smiles a weary smile. It is an old tradition that has been mostly lost to the humans. Every year, one of our village makes a journey to each of the 3 temples in this forest to pay homage to our goddess. The humans have stopped making this journey as it is difficult to navigate the forest, as you 3 are aware.
Temples, huh? I wonder if this has something to do with our dreams.
Who is this goddess you pray to? We are not natives of this land and don't know much about these old traditions, but they sound intriguing.
Grot nods in understanding. If you wish to know the goddess, you must hear her voice. One of her messengers lives near our village and can show you the way if you wish to learn more.
We do.
I see. In that case, I will have Grassam take you to the messenger. It is a very short journey from the village, less than an hour of walking. After, you may all come back to our encampment and share in a delicious dinner. The party exits the dwelling and soon find themselves back in the woods, although this time led by an eager Grassam, who navigates through the brush like a fish in water. Messenger here, he says, as he brings the party to a strange hovel carved out of a tree. He bows his head as the trees clear. You go, you knock. Messenger meets you. I wait here. And with that, he settles back into the shadow of the woods.
If this is a trap, I swear to God.
I'll get ready just in case.
Okay, I'll knock on the door.
After a moment, a young lady with orange hair opens the door and stares out at the three travelers. She looks like a human, but Marrack, you can see that she is covered in an aura of magic, and it is more likely that she is some sort of fey being. Her attire is reminiscent of a witch, and her hat looks like that of a mushroom cap. She speaks softly. Yes? Hello? How can I help you?
Hello, lovely young miss. We are travelers in this rainforest looking for the messenger of the goddess.
The young lady straightens up. That is me. I am Mem, a messenger of the goddess. Which of you would like to hear her words?
We all would like to hear them. We have traveled to this land in order to help calm the storms and raging magical creatures that have disturbed the balance of nature.
I see, but it is customary that one of you open your ears to the goddess and spread her word to others.
Only one of us, huh? I'll do it. Let me talk with this goddess.
Mem looks you up and down and frowns. I am sorry, but I can see the dark energy of many slain creatures at your hands, as well as the chaos in your heart. The goddess requires a more even-tempered servant.
Servant? In order to hear the goddess, we have to become a servant of them? Grot didn't tell us about that.
Mem smiles. Grot is a good child. He has sent a member of the Goblin village each generation to speak with the goddess and share her words with their settlement.
Maybe I should do it. I don't have a lot going for me in terms of combat. I think this would help make me a more important and useful member of the group. Plus, if songs are involved in this story, I think being a bard will be important.
Fine. Do what you want.
I think that's a good idea, Benjen.
So you will listen to her words? Very well. Come, and I will show you the path to speak with the goddess. She pulls out a large mushroom from the pocket of her dress. Eat this. You will hear her words.
Oh my God. This goddess is a druggie. Perfect for Sleepy Joe.
Shut it, Donna.
And I'll eat the mushroom. Nom nom.
Benjen, as you swallow down the mushroom, the air around you clouds, and you see a vision of a woman among them, as well as hear her voice, clear as a bell. Hello, my child. You have opened your ears to me. Hear me and listen well. I can no longer hear the voice of my sister, and I long to be reunited with her. I cannot hear the path of her song so that she might find her way to me.
Oh, goddess, what is your name?
I am Arya, the goddess of harmony. Please find and reunite me with my melody.
Is it you who called me here for this purpose? Did you grant us these prophetic dreams?
It was not I. Please, good man, tell me that you will bring me closer to my sister.
It will be done, my goddess.
Benjen, the words of the goddess fill your heart with a strange calm and purpose. Do you have your character sheet? From this point on, you will also be classed as a cleric.
Oh, goody. Woo-hoo.
That is so rigged and not fair. Why does Sleepy Joe get to have two classes? If I had known that this was the result of speaking with the goddess, then I would have insisted. This is so rigged.
Donald, chill. The goddess spoke of her sister, so I assume there is another goddess we will have to contact. You will have your chance then, assuming you don't die before we get there in the story.
You two are not good at staying silent and out of Benjen's vision. Anyway, Benjen, the goddess's words and vision clear up, and you are back in the hut with the rest of the party. Strangely, Mem is nowhere to be found. It is as if she disappeared.
Wow, guys, you're not going to believe this. The goddess spoke to me. I know everything now.
Even if she spoke to you, Benjen, I doubt that is true. A character is only as smart as the person playing them.
Exactly, which is why Donna is a genius.
Right. Well, the party is going to make their way back to the Goblin settlement with Grassam. Joe, you and I will work on your character sheet after the session to make sure we iron out your new class. Okay, the party makes their way back to the Goblin settlement, and we're going to take a long rest. In addition, we will level up. Donna and Marrack, you will level up to level 3. Benjen, since we have added another class to your character sheet, you will not technically level up like the others, but your overall level is now also 3. That is going to wrap it up for today's episode. We really covered a lot in the story and have much to work with going forward. Thank you very much for playing. To our viewers, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We will see you next time.